8 Most Bizarre Places to Visit in the USA. Number 1. The Winchester Mystery House, San Jose, California. This bizarre Victorian mansion was built by Sarah Winchester, the heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune. She was convinced that she was being haunted by the ghosts of those killed by the guns, and so she commissioned the construction of this massive house in an attempt to confuse and trap the spirits. Today, it is a bizarre labyrinth of staircases leading to nowhere, secret rooms and doors that open onto sheer drops. It is said to be one of the most haunted places in America. Number 2. The Mutter Museum, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This museum houses a bizarre and disturbing collection of medical oddities and specimens. It includes such things as a plaster cast of Siamese twins joined at the head, a human skull collection, a collection of preserved medical instruments, and a section devoted to the history of psychiatry. This is not a place for the faint-hearted, but it is fascinating nonetheless. Number 3. The House on the Rock, Spring Green, Wisconsin. This bizarre attraction was built by Alex Jordan in the 1940s. It is essentially a house built on top of a rock outcropping and contains some bizarre and eccentric features such as an indoor carousel with over 200 animals, a life-sized replica of Noah's Ark, and a room filled with mannequins. Number 4. Devil's Tower, Crook County, Wyoming. This weird geologic feature is a massive column of rock that protrudes out of the ground. It is said to be sacred to a number of Native American tribes and has been the site of numerous UFO sightings. It was also featured prominently in the movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Number 5. The Ringling Museum of Art, Sarasota, Florida. This museum is bizarre for 2 reasons. Firstly, it houses the world's largest collection of circus memorabilia, including circus wagons, costumes and props. Secondly, it also contains a weird collection of artworks by some of history's most famous artists such as Rembrandt, Rubens, and Gainsborough. Number 6. The National Cryptologic Museum, Fort Meade, Maryland. This weird museum is devoted to the history of cryptography and code breaking. It contains a collection of old code-breaking machines, ciphers and codes. It also has a section on the history of the National Security Agency, NSA. Number 7. The Queen Mary, Long Beach, California. This weird attraction is a 1930s ocean liner that has been converted into a hotel. It is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who died on board during its time as a troop ship in World War II. Today, guests can take ghost tours of the ship or even spend the night in one of the supposedly haunted cabins. Number 8. The City Museum, St. Louis, Missouri. This weird museum has been turned into an indoor/outdoor playground. It features a number of weird and wonderful attractions such as caves, tunnels, slides, a Ferris wheel, and even an old airplane. The City Museum is definitely a weird and wonderful place to visit. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.